from March through August, my family had the opportunity to host one of the Shinshinim, Itai Schwartz, who lived with us in our home. And you'll recall every year, Israel sends 4 Shinshinim, 4 young adults in service to their country and in service to the Jewish people, to come here to our community to represent Israel, to teach us, to inspire us, to engage us, to build relationships. Well, Itai went home in August, and a new group of 4 Shinshinim, in this case Shinshiniot, came from Israel to visit us and to inspire us and to teach us. Our speaker this morning, Aya Giladi, is being hosted by Amy and Jeff Schlossel, who are right here joining us. And I know another Shinshinit is here. Michal is here with us celebrating. There she is. So we're delighted, Michal, that you're here. And the brand new coordinator of the Shinshinim program is our very own Allison Gutman. So we're really full on board with the Shinshinim program and really grateful for their service to our community, and in particular to our Shaarey Zedek religious school and to this congregation in general. So with that, it is absolutely my pleasure to welcome to the Bima, Aya Giladi.
Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Before I start, I want to say hello to my family in Israel. They're watching me now live. Hi. I'm
Shabbat
honored.
Shalom, Yemen Abba.
Shabbat Shalom.
Louder.
I miss you. I'm honored to be here today with all of you. I am from a beautiful moshav in Jezreel Valley called Tzipori. I graduated high school 3 years ago. My senior year was not so easy. Besides studying for the finals, I had to figure out my future. The ordinary thing to do was to go to the army and do my mandatory service that will be followed up with my college education. However, I have delayed my army service for the amazing opportunity to come here and volunteer in our Jewish community in Metro Detroit. My journey, my masa, with the Jewish community began in 2018. I heard about the Israeli Camper Program. This program brings Israeli kids from our partnership region, which consists of Migdal HaEmek, Nof HaGalil, and communities within the Jezreel Valley, to Tamarack for one session to enjoy the American Jewish camping experience. Being at Tamarack was transformative because I met Jewish kids from Michigan, I learned new skills, and even improved my English. When I returned to Israel through the Israeli Camper Program, I participated in a youth leadership program along with other Israeli Tamarack campers. And that was just the beginning of my relationship with this community. Fast forward to my senior year of high school, where I had the opportunity to interview for the Shinshinim program, which is a long process that took a big part of my daily life for 8 months. My friends were asking me, why would you do that? Why won't you do just a normal service year in Israel? And I thought about it, and I just felt like it was the right thing for me to do. I wanted to come here to learn about the Jewish American community, to expand my understanding of being a Jew, and to further my relationships with the people of Metro Detroit. I was lucky enough to be chosen along with 3 others, one of whom are here with me today, to spend the year here as a Shinshiniyot. Before arriving, we spent months preparing, along with all of the Shinshinim serving communities throughout the world. We would meet in Jerusalem for seminars and classes, and I would work with the 3 other Shinshiniyot who are here in Michigan to plan our year. The final seminar that we had took place in July in Jerusalem. As we were watching all of the other Shinshinim coming into the auditorium, it finally hit me that it was real, and I became so excited for this year ahead. At this seminar, one of the Jewish agency speakers in charge of our training for our year of shlichut, the Hebrew word for serving as an emissary for Israel, she was so enthusiastic and confident that it energized all of us in the audience. But it was what she said that had a huge impact on me. She said to us the following: Noseh hashlichut hashana hu hasheiva habaita. which literally means this year's theme is coming back home. I had to take a second and think about what she said. Sheva habaita, coming back home? Am I really going to come to Detroit and convince people to make aliyah? Is this whole year is really about bringing everyone to Israel? It couldn't be. At first, I couldn't agree with her statement. I think that it's crucial for us to have strong Jewish communities all around the world and not just in Israel. Maybe, though, this isn't really what she meant. What is Sheva habaita? Coming back home. What is home? Is it an actual house in Israel? Is it an apartment that your friends have and you can come and stay with them? Does it really mean to physically come to Israel? At this final seminar, we were told that we are representing the states of Israel, all aspects of Israel. We are here to bring Israel's culture and its history and its traditions and customs and what it means and feels like to be an Israeli. And one of those feelings for me is that Israel is my home, which to me is feeling of Jewishness, of love and caring. It is the way that we celebrate our holidays in Israel. Take pride in having a Jewish home, the Israeli spirit, and so much more. I realized what the Jewish agency person meant was not about convincing all of you to pick and move to Israel. It's not about aliyah. What Sheva habaita means and what my role here this year is to bring my love and my passion about my home to you and to try to share a bit of my home with you. My hope and prayer is that I'm able to share the feeling of home that is our home no matter where we live. You must understand something. I am here thanks to the Jewish Agency, but not because of the Jewish Agency coordinates the Shinshinit program, but because 25 years ago, the Jewish Agency brought a brave 17-year-old young woman, a grandchild of Holocaust survivors from Kharkiv, Ukraine, to Israel all alone on a Jewish Agency-sponsored program called Na'aleh, which is a program for young adults to make aliyah alone with the hope that their parents and family will follow them up and come years or months later. The 17-year-old's family lived under Russian operations and anti-Semitism for many decades. She chose to make aliyah in the hope for a better and safer life. And 2 years later, her parents and older sister followed her and came to Israel. This brave young 17-year-old built a new life in Israel, became an engineer, and married a man she met in Israel of Yemeni and Iraqi descent. And I, and my 2 younger sisters and brother, are the children of this incredible, brave woman and wonderful man. Now I know my mission, my Sheva habaita, is to bring each of you the feeling that my beautiful country provided to my mom, a feeling of security and being safe, and that there's always a place that is home to you, even if you do not physically live there. Israel may be a physical home for many, like me and the other Shinshinit that are here in Detroit, but for all Jews, no matter where you live, it can also be an emotional and the Jewish people's spiritual home. And when we share a home, we become a family. Israel is a part of all of us, and may all of us continually embrace the spirit of Sheva habaita, of coming back home. I want to wish all of you and your families a happy, healthy, and sweet new year, and as we say in our home, Shana Tova u'Metuka.
Yasher koach and kol hakavod, v'toda rabah la'aya. We'll look forward to hearing lots and learning lots from her in the coming months. Kol hakavod, toda rabah. Now, if I can invite the congregation to please rise as we turn in our Sidurim to page 149, 149. as Aya leads us in a prayer for the state of Israel.
אבינו שבשמיים, צור ישראל וגואלו, ברך את מדינת ישראל, ראשית צמיחת גאולתנו. הגן עליה בעברת חסדך, ופרוס עליה סוכת שלומך. ושלח אורך ועמיתך לראשיה, שריה ויועציה, ותקנם בעצה טובה מלפניך. חזק את ידי מגני ארץ קודשנו, והנחילם אלוהינו ישועה, ועטרת ניצחון תיאטרם. ונתת שלום בארץ, ושמחת עולם ליושביה, ונאמר אמן.
Amen. Again, Yeshua